Well, today we're off to Oxford. This is a new service that's being run by Manx 2 that's starting in May. Today the press and some dignitaries have been taken on a trip around the city to see what's on offer. And here's one of the sites to see if you're flying into Oxford Airport. Just 10 minutes away from there, we're here at the fantastic Blenheim Palace. Of course, this is where Sir Winston Churchill was born and where he's been buried. So we're going to find out now exactly really about your new service and why have you decided to go with Oxford?
From our company point of view, it fits all the criteria that we want from Manx2.com. We're looking for small regional airports that are going to deliver a promise to not that great a number of passengers, because obviously the market we believe isn't that great at the moment, however we are hoping to expand it. But the airport fits all the bill. It's got very good links that you can take it into London, down to Heathrow. There's a lot of tourist benefits if you come here. We've all had a day out in Oxford, which I think everyone's going to agree was really superb.
Yeah. And of course Blenheim Palace, which we're seeing some pictures of right now, I mean that was 10 minutes away, so obviously very handy for people that want to see that, for instance.
Like I say, we had an excellent showing around for Blenheim Palace, and then also some of us have gone off to Bicester Village, which is only 15 minutes away, which is possibly the majorest outlet retail place in the UK, and seeing some like 10 million people a year.
I'm thinking of your services to Gloucester, which has been popular because it's a very small bespoke airport, and this is very similar, isn't it?
Yeah, it does offer a very similar sort of product, however, with obviously a little bit, I guess, upmarket, which wouldn't be necessarily fair on Gloucester. It's going to offer the same sort of thing with 20 minutes check-in. You can see coming into the airport, it's very easy to get here. We're the only people operating here the same as Gloucester, so you're going to get a very, very bespoke, privileged service, we believe.
So this service kicking off in May, and is it daily or what?
We're operating daily. We've chosen leisure market times at the moment, getting a feel for what the market is. And obviously the flight coming from the Isle of Man also gives benefits of going down to Jersey if you want. And hopefully, like I said, the bookings coming through at the moment are very, very positive, so maybe we can sort of expand the service as time goes on.
I was going to ask you, I mean, this is all the thing now, isn't it? These smaller aircraft are running more services. Are you going to take on London City?
Not at present. We have, like I said, for London City, we haven't got the right equipment for London City. We have to be honest, we're only operating the 19-seater, and actually going into London City and the cost there would mean you'd need a larger aeroplane really to make it work. Nowhere else at the moment. We never sort of try and add too much in 1 year, and then next year we'll just see how business goes, and maybe we'll expand next year.
Well, we had a chance to come down here to Oxford. At the same time, a flight was taking journalists from here to the island. And Leslie, from your perceptions then, what do you make of it?
I'd never been to the Isle of Man before. I didn't know what to expect, but it was fascinating. I was surprised at how much space there was, and what a large island it was, and what a varied vegetation and what was going on there. I mean, it's like a mixture of almost between Ireland and Scotland. That was my impression. Lots of gorse, lots of open space. Very beautiful, very green. Loved the island, and particularly some of the history, because we were able to go to the Tin Ward today, which was fascinating. And one of the MPs showed us around, and that was a great privilege to be shown around the Tin Ward. Yes. Do you think you could sell it though? I mean, do you think there will be a market for people to go from Oxford to the Isle of Man? I think so, because I think there's, it's quite unique. Once you're there, you realise there's an awful lot to do, an awful lot to see, and because it's stuck in the middle of the Irish Sea, I mean, it's a wonderful place to go to. It's completely unique. So I think there's a lot I'd like to go back. I mean, that's one thing that I think I'd like to say. I'd like to go back and have another look at the island and do it in more detail next time.